Let's go, champ. It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, and you're watching True School Sports. Let's go, champ.
Just shameless plug. Go down the comment section, all right? You'll see it. And go to the official True School Sports merch store to get yourself a hoodie like this or a tank top like this. It's great stuff. If you get one of these True School Sports shirts, I guarantee you, your success with women will quadruple. Guaranteed. Yeah, one thing I know about you too, Angelo, because I talked to you. I talked to you that one time on WhatsApp. When I was talking to Johnny, that's when I first talked to you,
Right.
and I know you're like a boxing historian. I know like you love your boxing. Like you eat, sleep, breathe, drink, shit boxing. Like you love boxing.
Yes.
Which I think is great because a lot of fighters that are professional fighters, they don't even like boxing. They don't even watch boxing. So it's good to talk to somebody that does watch boxing.
Yeah. From ever since I was a kid, I've always been fascinated with boxing. I was always reading up on boxing, always watching boxing, always intrigued with the old school fighters. I'm just a boxing fanatic as well. I'm not just a boxer, but I have a true, genuine love for the sport of boxing.
I know, man. That's why it's good to have someone like you who's holding a belt and potentially could become the guy at a weight class. Because a lot of guys these days, even if they are fighters and they're talented, they don't love boxing, and it's kind of reflected in their attitude. So it's good to have somebody that truly loves boxing, that is a champion.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta love the sport, because you have a fighter that loves the sport of boxing, and like I said before, boxing is the ultimate truth teller. So, if you have a fighter, a kid that loves boxing, and someone that doesn't like boxing as much, it's gonna show in the ring during those hard times. When the going gets tough, the one that loves the sport, is gonna show out and bring out the best of them.
Absolutely. I wanted to pick your brain about some old school fighters because I know that me and you actually have two favorite fighters in common, or I've been told this. I want to confirm. I was told that you're a big fan of the great Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. Is this true?
Right. Yeah. Actually, my dad is the one that put me on Chocolatito. I think it was like 2011 or 2012. My dad's like, you gotta watch this. You gotta watch this guy. He's something else. And so I watched him, and he became my dad's favorite fighter. And then I was like, damn, this guy's good. His angles, his the way he moves, his body work, his relentlessness, all that was
balance.
Yeah, his balance is good. Everything about him, his defense was on point. He's real humble. That's everything I liked about Chocolatito.
I'm not trying to gas you up, but like with the way you fight and the way you kind of carry yourself, you kind of remind me of like the American Chocolatito.
Yeah,
he's humble, he's soft spoken.
Right. I've got comparisons with Ramon Chocolatito. I've got comparisons with Julio Cesar Chavez, Barrera. My last fight they compared me to Barrera. Barrera is one of my favorite fighters too. Those are some big shoes to fill for sure because he was just aggressive. Duran, a lot of people say I fight like Duran too. All those fighters.
Would you say Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez influenced your style in any way?
Definitely. Just his relentlessness, his ability to pressure, definitely has an influence on my style. I try to take a little bit of it, things from everyone. So you're gonna see some Chocolatito in me. You're gonna see some Chavez in me. You're gonna see some Duran in me. A little bit of everything.
Yeah, man. Hey, that Roman Gonzalez is my favorite fighter too. So you got great taste, man. You got great taste.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you.
I've also heard that you're a big fan of Riddick Bowe. Is this true?
Riddick Bowe.
Riddick Bowe. No. I don't know.
No, I don't really know too much. I don't actually even know who he's fought.
Damn. Okay, never mind. All right, so Johnny was tripping there. Johnny
be tripping sometimes.
He be tripping. I don't know what he be hearing, but okay. I know that you love Duran though. I know you love Duran.
Duran is one of them. Duran is probably one of my favorite fighters. Top 5 for sure. Maybe top 2. Because
Top two?
yeah, it's either Chavez or Duran.
Okay. You
Yeah.
got a favorite Duran fight?
My favorite Duran fight would probably be which one? Sugar Ray Leonard or Carlos Palomino.
Okay. That was
Yeah,
those are some,
when he fought Carlos Palomino, he was just an animal there. He was just his feints were on point. The way he feinted Palomino, his head movement, his inside game was something else. Oh, that one and who was it? Davey Moore when he fought Davey Moore.
yes, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite Roberto Duran fight.
Yeah, when he fought Davey Moore, he was he was a little older in his career, but he was still a beast. He had his rolls. He was hitting the body well, and basically the old veteran, took down the young lion pretty much. I think Davey Moore was like 24, and Duran was like 30 something. Yeah, but he just broke him down, and he just made him look like an amateur in that fight.
Yeah, man. He folded him up like a blue steel chair. It was easy work for him. He made it look easy.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, you're from New Mexico, so I'm not gonna let this interview go out without bringing it up, man. Like, you put your name in history books, like Bob Foster, Holly Holm, Johnny Tapia, Danny O'Mero, Austin Trout. Your name is linked to them people because you guys are like the select few fighters who have been world champions from New Mexico. So like, how does it feel? I guess how does it feel?
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. All those fighters. I've looked up to. I've watched a lot of Bobby Foster before. Watched Danny Romero. Danny Romero just texted me a couple of days ago.
Okay.
Checking up on me, saying how I was doing. He texted me before my fight. He just gave me. He's like, as far as advice, champ, you don't need no advice. You just go in there and you do what you got to do. Johnny, my pro debut was on Johnny Tapia Promotions. He was on one of his promotional cards. So I've met Johnny, and he's good people. Austin Trout, he's commentated my fights before. Holly Holmes, I've met her before. So all these New Mexico fighters I look up to, and to have that that I'm in the history books, it's a great honor to be a New Mexico legend for sure.
Yeah, man, that's something special.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. As far as you mentioned your pops earlier, and I've talked to your pops on a couple of occasions. He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Do you believe, like, with you and your dad, do you feel like you guys first what's your guys' relationship, and do you believe that boxing has improved your guys' relationship as father and son?
Definitely. Our relationship is surrounded around boxing. So that's boxing is our life for the most part. It's really it's tough at times, because he is my dad, but he's also my coach. So I gotta know how to flip the switch. When it's time for me to be my coach, when it's time for me to be when he's my dad. So that could have some troubles here and there, but for the most part, it's good. We're real close. But boxing, is basically what keeps us together.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you see these father-son dynamics, and they don't always work out. So it's always good when you actually see one that seems to be working out.
Yeah, exactly.
My name is Rachel McDonough, and this is my friend. Hi, I'm Savannah, and we're here at the beautiful Madison Square Garden for the big fight, and you are watching True School Sports.